So, you ready to go grab some za?
Yeah.
Yeah, how y'all doing? It's your boy Lil Cam. I got my girl SERNITY with me today. You know what I'm saying? We finna turn up. This is my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chill out. You know what I'm saying? We just doing this shit today. So, I got a couple questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The people may know you, may not know you already, but for them, tell the people who you are and what you do.
Okay. Well, my name is SERNITY. I'm a mom first, but I also do music. I cook, I sell plates, and I do hair. I'm also in school for business admin, so we just doing everything. We a serial entrepreneur type
Okay.
shit.
So, can you walk us through like your process of like how you get into the creative mode to do like your music or like just balancing out everything?
Well, I first make sure that I cleanse my surroundings. I'm into crystals. I'm a crystal girl. So I make sure that my mind is clear and my surroundings are clear first. And, I make sure I go in with a plan. Like, if you ain't got no plan, you really can't. You ain't going to execute nothing. So I make sure that I got my mind set on what I want to do, exactly what I want to do, and I get it done.
And I got this question right here from my nigga Skunky. Shout out my nigga Skunky. If you can describe your music as a soul food dish, what would it be?
My shit. Fried chicken, yams, mac and cheese, collard greens, cornbread. You know what I'm saying? We real southern, real soulful.
So the whole plate just gonna get you full. You know what I'm saying?
It's full. It's gonna fill your mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. Perfect.
Okay. So for the other people who wanted to know like the cooking process, like what's your cooking process? What do you what made you be like, okay, I want to be in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, do this, whip this up?
So, my dad was a cook. He was a chef. So, when I used to go to my auntie house and shit, I would always see all of them cook and stuff, and I kind of just caught on. Like, I went through a lot of stuff when I was younger as well, which I had to adapt, cooking skills.
Yeah.
So, it's like, shit, I just went in the kitchen. I'm like, what I want to eat. So, I just know how I want my shit to taste, and I just go based off of what I like, and I just serve it.
What's your favorite project or song that you probably worked on?
My favorite project right now is my latest project, Real Money Getting Ass Bitch, on SoundCloud, because I think when I went into it, I was in a different headspace and I was happier than when I wrote a lot of my old music. So I kind of learned how to express myself a lot more now than in the past.
And it kind of goes into my next question, like, how do you think that art and your music can be used as like a creative tool to heal yourself or be like self-creating?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I write a lot of the time. Well, sometimes I write songs that I just want to hear. Like my R&B,
Yeah.
I'm going based off like what do I want to hear. Like, so if I want to hear myself do extra, just singing loud, and I'm right there. But if I want to hear something chill and something I can smoke to, I'm right there. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is, based off of my own ear.
And what's a comfort dish that you like to cook?
Steak, potatoes, mac and cheese. That's my comfort dish. With some wine, that's it.
What's your favorite wine? For anybody who asks.
This right now is my favorite. This is Moscato Rubino. This right here is
That's
my
my
favorite.
favorite one too. Salt of the earth, y'all.
Right now, this got some Dawn in it, and it's hitting so good. Oh my God, it's hitting so good.
So
It's
y'all,
just right.
Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
What's the most difficult experience you've ever faced, and how did you overcome it when it came like to cooking or doing like your music?
The most difficult experience, I would say, this was just with me doing shadow work. And I had to recognize that it'll always be somebody who working harder than you. Like, work hard. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody who is putting in more work than you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And that's why I try to tell people like all the time, like, man, no matter what you feel like you're going through, like, you gotta go and do it, and just like, cause you gotta think about it. Just cause you had that idea, you gotta think about it. Probably like 10,000 other people who had that same idea, And they all probably feel the same way as you. Like, they probably a little hesitant. They see all these other people that's doing it and starting.
It's millions of people doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta make it. You gotta make it unique. You gotta make it you. And when I'm doing shadow work, I'm like, damn, I'm seeing everything that I'm not doing, and I'm seeing all my flaws and shit like that. And it's beneficial to me because I'm like, shit, okay, I could work on it. I could do this better. So that's the difficult process, actually looking myself in the mirror, being like, oh, bitch, you ain't, you know.
So, what advice would you give, like, inspiring artists or inspiring cooks or chefs?
Exactly that. Work hard. You know, don't give up. Like, be consistent. You know, that's something I would tell myself. Be consistent. Don't give up. Believe in your dream. Don't nobody else have to see the vision but you. You know,
exactly.
Nobody has to understand. Be delusional, like Sister says. Be delusional about your art because nobody's going to see. You know, they can only see the product.
Yeah, they're not gonna see your vision as like where you see it's going, and then until like you've been preaching it and doing it so long to like you just in that motion, and folks don't really see it until like you done already put this process and this work in for so long, and now maybe a year done went past, or maybe a few months done went past, and a lot of progress which they may not see. It's just like you can't watch a tree grow.
Type shit.
But next thing you know, that oak tree right there.
A lot of people only see the finished product. Like they don't see all the work and stuff that goes into it and all the mind power that goes into it. It's a lot that go into it, you know.
And what's the most important lesson that you learned to yourself from like music or cooking? Like what is it all taught you?
It done taught me to be patient with myself, and it's all gonna get done. You know, as long as I execute the plan. It's type shit.
I feel it. And can you share a message or a piece that that stuck with you, that somebody may have told you, or that inspired you, that you may have seen, and you feel like you carry that kind of with you, whether if it's like your grandma or your dad or anything, like something that they said to you that make you be like, okay, I see why they said that, or and it just come back to you naturally now.
Well, I don't really talk to a lot of, I see my family, but I ain't really just talking to everybody.
It ain't even gotta be family. It could be like you can see somebody on Instagram, or it's just it could have been a random person in your life, because I done had a lot of random people come to my life and just say some things to me, and I'd be like, what? And I had never met them people, never seen them again, none of that. But like I know it's like quotes or phrases that they said to me that like stuck with me.
I mean, I ain't good with quotes, but let me sum it up and say everybody in my life almost tell me the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everything is kind of in the, own circle, but it will all pop back up in its own familiar way. I'll say, I don't know. Just keep your mind strong. Keep a sound mind. My auntie told me that. That's what I'll say. My auntie told me, because I used to I got a lot of anxiety, so I used to overthink a lot. And one time my auntie told me, she was like, just tell yourself you have a sound mind. And that quieted everything down, and it drawed everything up, and it just helped me just be like, be quiet, think, focus, get that shit done, type shit.
And you never know, that right there, you saying it, and the viewers, they might see it, it might help somebody, and they might be like, you know what, somebody been telling me that same thing, and I do need to focus
sound
in.
your mind type shit.
And
overwhelming yourself is like overwhelming your thoughts, and that can take a toll on you. That shit could kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they say stress kills faster than any other thing out here.
Yeah, for real, for real.
And I witnessed that. One of my good friends, he passed away because he was like stressing like real bad. He died in his sleep though, but his wife woke up and she touched his body. He was cold, and she was like, I didn't know what to do. He was just good the other day. But he was stressed out.
That is definitely one of the reasons why people just end up probably committing suicide or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overwhelm your thoughts. Like, pace your thoughts and pace yourself because God give us time here. You know what I'm saying? And use it. You know, use it with a sound mind, and you'll get a lot more done.
And how do you think your life has changed since you've been pursuing like your music and your cooking? And going to school?
I ain't gonna lie, I've always been doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool, but now my eyes open up more. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other year, I always take everything and, you know, try to open my eyes up a little more, wider than before. So
Just to get the full aspect of everything,
yeah, like,
and be more aware.
yeah, just
like,
to get the, you know.
whether if you're on business side,
Yeah.
personal side. All right, y'all. So with that, we're gonna take a little 5-minute break, and we're gonna be right back. So you know what I'm saying, y'all stay tuned. Y'all tap in, hit that like, comment, subscribe, DM. You know what I'm saying, if y'all want to get in, contact us. But we're gonna be right back. And we're back. You know what I'm saying. It was a little 5-minute break, even though it ain't gonna seem like 5 minutes to y'all, cause you know, camera magic. But we was talking while the camera was cut, and it made me think about some other little questions that I wanted to ask you that was a little bit more different. So I'm gonna start off with this one. Like, what's your thoughts with because I want to be more fun on this side a little bit.
Okay,
we still gonna get there, but what's your thoughts with the aliens and the UFOs? Like,
I believe that everybody is alien in their own way, and we would never know the truth when it comes down to it. So it's like,
because they've been lying to us for years.
yeah, they've been lying to us about everything for years. So it's kind of hard to believe anything, even, you know, when it comes to them claiming. So if I see an alien, then I believe in aliens. But right now, I'm just.
What about the whole, like, I know I've been seeing a lot of planes being like paused in midair and shit.
Yeah, I actually seen it.
I seen one the other day.
That was crazy. I don't know. That's just some weird ass shit. Like, I think it is glitches in this matrix. So
what
you know.
y'all think?
I don't know.
So, what's one of the most biggest risks that you feel like you've taken, and do you think it was worth it?
Man. Yeah, I feel like it was worth it, man. Okay. Scared money don't make no money, you feel me? I had to, like, grow some balls in life, you know. Yeah, any risk is worth it, you know.
Yeah. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, say we could go back like 5-10 years, what would you tell yourself?
I'll tell myself, don't quit band. That's what I tell myself, for real.
You said band? You must like band.
I love band. I was in a band. I played alto saxophone. And I quit my 11th grade year because I had anxiety. But I would tell myself not to because I really had a lot of scholarships and shit lined up. And who knows, I probably would have had my business degree earlier. But everything happened in perfect timing. But that's one of the things. Or I tell myself, don't overthink. You know what I'm saying? Like, be chill. Like, it's okay. You gonna make it. Yeah. It's okay. Be cool.
And how do you prioritize, like, your mental health and your self-care?
Man, shit, I give me a glass of wine and I start sipping. Even if that's like my comfort thing. That's what I do. Like, I'll carry me a glass. I'm not an alcoholic, but I don't drink all the time. But, like, when I need to, I'll grab me a glass and shit, take a bath, smoke a blunt, be with my son, shit, be with my nigga. That's self-care to me.
And what's the biggest lesson you've learned in, like, your past relationship?
Man, don't let nobody manipulate you. Like, not even in the smallest bit. You know, always keep your eyes open. Don't fall for shit. Like, don't let nothing pass nobody.
Yeah.
Because anybody will snake you. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I done been through some shit with niggas. So, yeah. Like, don't let these niggas get over on you. Don't be no sucker just because you in love. Like, stand your ground.
And how do you think, like, from your past experiences to, like, where you at now, how do you feel you've grown?
I've grown because I stand up for myself more now. Like, I open my mouth. You ain't finna play with me. Like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? And they go for anybody, not even relationships with family-wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, because your relationships do have a lot. It can really reflect how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, no, don't let nobody fucking play with you. Not your nigga. I don't give a fuck how good it may seem. You gotta cuss that nigga out. You cuss that motherfucker out.
So how do you deal with like past traumas that may reoccur and like things that may trigger a trauma or something? Like how do you cope or deal with like healing or like getting better with that or noticing it?
Honestly, only thing you can do is breathe and sit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta feel it. And for some reason, if I don't feel it, I'm always think about it. If I don't just go ahead and sit right here and go and cry about that shit right now and leave that shit behind me, because I'm the type of person, I try to be like, bruh, fuck it. Like, don't even trip over this shit. Breathe. But when it really gets to me, that's when you will probably see it. But yeah, I try to shrug it off, you know.
What I do is I pray. I ask the Lord to give me discernment and
Yeah,
focus
that too.
and a sound mind, and then I just try to stay creative and like keep myself into a creative sense to where, okay, I see why this made me do this. Okay, I need to work on that every time somebody comes to me, and I feel like it's a this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I've seen myself grow. I've seen myself getting better. I've seen myself just by doing like certain little steps, by taking the time out to sit there and be like, because the world can consume you a lot with what's going on and what they got going on and what's happening in bills and this, that, and the third. So sometimes you'll have to take that step back and be like, I need to breathe. I need to sit back. I need to accumulate myself to see where I'm at.
I also say writing too. Like you said, the music, like writing is a big part of my self-care.
Keep you a notebook.
Mine, when I tell you, if you really listen to the music, you will hear it. You know what I'm saying? But writing, man, music done really got me out of some holes for real. Like mentally, mine, I listen to my music, I'm like, cool, I'm good. I don't give a fuck no more.
So if you could work with any artist or chef, dead or alive, like who would it be?
Chef, I work with Gordon Ramsay. Artist, I will work with Jill Scott.
That's a good combination, I ain't gonna lie. How do you feel like the community in your surroundings, how is the relationships that you build with them play a role in your life?
So, hold on, what you mean?
Like the community, people around you, like, because you know you got to deal with people during like your cooking businesses, or like you know you got to go to school, you got to deal with like your people at school, and then with music, you know, it all plays a real role into like how you interact with them as a person. So how do you see yourself and as like how does the community and everything around you be like how does that reflect to you and make you feel like you respond to them, and how do you feel like your community helps you and you help your community type?
So I'm great in customer service, so you know I know how to present myself to someone, and that's why I do so well with my businesses, I would say, because I know how to present myself. But my community, my mom she does a lot of customer service work too, so I kind of got it from her. I didn't really get the question, but I'll try my best to answer it the right way.
It's just like how do you deal with like your community, and how do you feel like your community has helped you learn to deal with?
Okay, I understand. So being hard on me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would say my community like my family, you know, because it's my community. Yeah. Being hard on me, not letting me just lack, you know, keeping me like, hey, treat people the way you want to be treated, not the way you think they should be treated.
Yeah.
Like, treat people right. And I think that's the biggest thing with running businesses is just knowing how to treat people right and knowing what your customers want and knowing who your customers are so you can serve them better and better every time type shit.
So, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Mine. Oh my gosh. What would it be? I would time travel. I would time travel because I really want to know who built the pyramid. For real.
How did they build? How did
Yeah,
they
and did
create?
Titanic really sink?
We won't know any of these questions unless you was a
Yeah.
time traveler.
Exactly. That's my superpower. For real.
What's one of the most craziest things or experiences that you remember that happened to you?
Could it be traumatic?
I mean, if you remember.
I do. And it's about the only thing. Because I can't really forget it. The time I lost my car, when I got in my first wreck, I remember that very bad because it was somebody who was close to me who did it. So, yeah, it's the most fucked up thing that has ever happened to me. It was fucked up. It hurt. It was, that's it. And that right there stamped my outlook on relationships and men, kind of.
How do you feel like you do with when it comes to taking like responsibility and accountability in your life?
When I was younger, I probably saw myself perfect, but now, when you get older, you see you have flaws, and it only takes. Everybody can't just look in the mirror and say, "Girl, you not. You might be pretty, but your inside is ugly." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I take accountability well because everybody around me, if they tell me something wrong or I did them wrong or something, I try to right it, I try to do right. Or even responsibilities, I'm pretty responsible, I would say. Hopefully, everybody around me would say so. I think I'm really responsible, especially a responsible mom. Shit, I think that make me responsible all the way around. So, yeah.
So, do you travel? Do you got any shows coming up?
We're planning for shows, but none coming up, not right now. We kind of just in these studies, making sure these businesses rolling. Shit, we go to the club, pick up some customers, that would be good. But, no.
You got any upcoming music coming up or dropping? Any tapes dropping?
Yeah, we planning to drop some stuff on some platforms, Apple Music, get a little more reach out there. So, y'all stay tuned because we got some more stuff dropping on Apple Music. And YouTube videos, photo shoots, everything coming up.
And can you tell them more about your cooking business? Because we're going to have a few more questions.
So, Serenity Eats is a breakfast and wing spot. We got chicken and waffles. We got French toast waffles. We got deli sandwiches as well. They are loaded. The fries are immaculate. Everything is fresh, cooked to order, fresh fruits. It's everything, and it's going to fill you up. It's gonna fill up your body. It's something, it's not like fast food, something that's just mashed together. This is actually like meal made with love, like home.
Yeah, I should have seen my plate.
Man, it was gone.
Really, the past 2 plates I had.
Yeah, Serenity is made with love.
I forgot to take the before picture both times. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I took an after picture.
Hey, thank you. Cause you gonna feel at peace. You gonna feel good after you eat some Serenity Eats, baby. Come shop. You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you think you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun? I like to write for fun. I'm boring. Shit, I don't do much. Yeah, writing, making music. Shit, being with my baby. Shit, that's fun to me.
And this is our last question, so, what I'm saying, it's really, basic, but can you tell us where everybody can look you up and find you?
You can look me up on Instagram at Serenity_2156, and you can also look me up on Facebook at Mara. When you go to my Facebook and my Instagram, all the links will be in my description for y'all to see everything, and make sure that y'all get navigated to the right place because that music is fire.
And if y'all want to get on this platform, just make sure y'all leave a comment or a DM, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy LaCam. I got my girl Serenity. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual Visuals. We out!
Wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up. Alright. Hustle.
Like,
Wow, Sinatra.
ass giving whoa. I ain't gon' lie, bitch. I'm a vibe and you know. I'ma shift to the club, throw a band, then I go. Fuck a hater, think she in my way, get left at the show. Moving fast, I don't crash when I dance, he explode. Yeah, I'm bad and I taste like some water for sure. Pussy sweet, I'm unique, he gon' ski on the phone. How can I care about a bitch when it's ass giving whoa? How can I care about a bitch, cause my ass giving hard on these niggas, cause they don't know how to value me. Careful with these bitches, cause they hating and they fight to me. They don't wanna see it, bitch get big, but just might drive for me. Call it what you wanna, I'm a boss and you ain't fine as me. And I'm still gon' find a way to make this money move. Standing on their necks, it ain't no motherfucking hiding me. And if you see me, bitch, you better speak, ain't trusting anybody. Might just jack you up, cause where I'm from, you can't be nice to me. It's ass giving whoa, and my bag giving mo. While your bag giving low, I'ma spare me some more. He be hard as a rock, sit his ass on his nose. Put this shit on the floor, then he bust, cause my ass giving whoa. I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I'm a vibe and you know. I'ma shift to the club, throw a band, then I go. Fuck a hater, think she in my way, get left at the show. Moving fast, I don't crash when I dance, he explode. Yeah, I'm bad and I taste like some water for sure. Pussy sweet, I'm unique, he gon' ski on the phone. How can I care about a bitch when it's ass giving whoa? How can I care about a bitch, cause my ass giving whoa? Wake up, pray, hustle, sleep. Ain't no bitch I really see. Maybe I'm just cocky, maybe I'm just being P. Maybe I'm just being honest, bitch, you is not seeing me. Ass on rocket, I'm a feed. Bitches pocket, watching me. And they nigga wanna taste, nigga. This shit juicy, pink. Watch on my page, I'ma make me a band. Take that shit to the club, throw this ass on my man. Just because they show love, that don't mean they your friend. You hoes ain't in my way, how I'm lit and my ass giving whoa. I ain't gon' lie, bitch, I'm a vibe and you know. I'ma shift to the club, throw a band, then I go. Fuck a hater, think she in my way, get left at the show. Moving fast, I don't crash when I dance, he explode. Yeah, I'm bad and I taste like some water